Alright, here we go, a standard OU match against the TheInfiniteCero. Well, actually, it's more of like a clear skies OU match, but it's the same difference, really. He's going to lead off with his lead Doug trio. I'm going to lead off with my Rotom here and go straight for the Hydro Pump right off the bat. Now, he probably has a stash. I'm going to just go for a Stealth Rock like every other lead Doug trio. I'm not really expecting anything less than that. So he actually does have the Stealth Rock here, which may prove a problem, but not really too much of an issue for me, really. Either way, he's going to withdraw now, and Sending Roses are red. And since I'm locked in the Hydro Pump, that's kind of really bad for me. So I'm going to switch out into my Blissey, which I know for a fact could just wall this thing to death. And if it doesn't, I'd be very, very, very surprised. In fact, I would want to even wonder how that would even be physically possible. Either way, he sets into Dragon Pulse here, and that doesn't do anything to Blissey. It does like, what, less than 100 damage? I think it does like 90. It might be even overshooting that, maybe. Either way, Leftovers pretty much just like makes it whatever. Just go out, get out of here. He's going to send in It's a Trap, but I was predicting his switch because I knew he wasn't going to stay in Latias. So I sent in Clean Kill, going to go ahead and full switch on anything he does, or just, kill off this Doug trio. And even if he sent in his Scarf Terrakion, I more than likely could just send in my Golurk, which walls it in the face completely. I mean, I have another Pokemon that could possibly, stall the thing, but I don't want to send that in yet. Either way, he sends in his Scrafty now. Now, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, this thing could be a huge, huge threat to my team if I don't take care of it quick. So I send in Heavy Lobster here, while he sets up a Dragon Dance for a free Dragon Dance, and I'm just looking at this. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try Swords Dancing, hoping to death that I live. I'm really hoping that I do, and I do, just barely. So I'm going to set up a Swords Dance here. Then I'm going to go for the Bullet Punch and hope that kills it. I'm going to really, really hope it does. Because if it doesn't, I don't know what I would do. But I could actually I could just Mach Punch with my Infernape. But I'll show that later. Either way, point is, I do manage to take it out, which is very nice. And since I'm, going to die from another turn of Stealth Rock, I decided to go ahead and go for the Bullet Punch and do as much damage as I can against this Rotom here. And now I'm going to find out here if it's Scarfed or if it's Specked. I'm going to send in Clean Kill. I'm going to try going for a Volt Switch, and since I am Modest Scarfed, I probably outspeed it if it's Specced. And I do outspeed it, so it might have been a speed hit if he's Modest as well. So just to confirm my suspicion, I'm going to send in my Extremist and see how much damage a one Hydro Pump would do. If it does more than I think it would, obviously the thing is Specced. If it doesn't, well, So it does more than I thought it would. So I'm like, okay, that thing is definitely Specced. And if it's not, well, that's some beast damage or something. And now he's going to send in Metagross. Now, I'm going to go ahead and Soft Boil and switch, predicting that. And I do carry the Flamethrower and Calm Mind on this thing, but knowing I don't want to take a Meteor Mash to the face or even risk that, because I'm still not too keen on Blissey's defenses, I'm just going to switch out here and send in my Infernape, which isn't really too defensive either, but that's what I get for that. He goes for the Meteor Mash, and I don't think he's going to stay in against this Infernape, so that would be completely stupid. But just in case, I decided to go for the Flare Blitz. He actually switches into his Latias, and that does nothing to it. Now, seeing the Leftovers, I'm possibly thinking he's going to try putting up a sub, putting in my switch. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just go for the Stone Edge, in case it does sub. If not, I sacrifice my Andross. But he actually withdraws into his Terrakion, probably predicting a switch into my Blissey. However, unfortunately for him, I do not do that. So the Stone Edge is not very effective, of course, but I do carry the Mach Punch. I don't think that would kill. In fact, I know it won't kill, but I actually pull off the crit. You'll never defeat Andross! So yeah, I'm down to 12 HP now. And I was going to send in his Rotom, and my Andross is like, if I go down, I'm taking you with me! And Mach Punch takes it out and lets it die. I didn't actually think it would kill at that health, but I guess it did. Alright, that works. That works very well for me. Now, I'm going to send in my Longsword here. Now, I know a lot of you, aren't too keen on my original movesets, and I have to agree, some of them don't work. But this one here is one of my favorite movesets I've made. In fact, you'll see Hypnosis here. You're probably thinking, what on earth are you doing? Who gives Hypnosis to a Glade? Just stick with me here. Just wait it out, okay? Just wait. He's going to go for Dragon Pulse. As you can tell, he's not doing too much until he pulls off like crit right there, which is not what I wanted to happen, but I do pull off the Hypnosis, so right, it's fair, alright? So he's asleep now. He's asleep, so now I can go ahead and set up and proceed to sweep from there. So I'm, recovering health, because this thing is bulky. I'm turning this thing full in HP and defense, to counteract whatever it does. I'm going to go for the bulk up here against his Metagross. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm not sure if it could outspeed or not. If it could outspeed, he's probably going to destroy me, but I'm not sure here because it's not at the health I want to be at. But I actually do end up speeding it, so I guess he's probably a bulky variant. Either way, my Drain Punch restores my health, pops his air balloon. Meteor Match is not going to be quite enough to kill me. So with the Hypnosis and Bulk Up, you pretty much get a free Bulk Up every time. Almost always, because you always attack. Since you attack last, since you're slower, that means they have one turn to sleep guaranteed, so you get one free setup always. So I go for a Drain Punch again. He thought Bullet Punch could kill me. Unfortunately for him, it didn't. So that stinks for him pretty bad. Bullet Punch is still not going to kill me, so I'm going to go for Drain Punch here. Finish off the Metagross. Now, all that is left at this point is this Sleeping Latias, okay? So since this Sleeping Latias is asleep, I could go ahead and go for the Night Slash on it, and it's super effective, of course. And plus a Bulk Up, yeah, that thing is going to be going down, no problem. I believe it is actually a 2-hit KO, so if he wakes up, he does have a chance to wake up here, but he actually doesn't. He stays asleep and just gets leftovers. I still don't understand how you could, eat leftovers if you're asleep. I guess it's like sleeping or something. But either way, he's still asleep here, so he can't kill off my Longsword. I'm going to go for the Night Slash, kill off the Latias, and of course, guys, that's going to be good game.